Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you have all been doing well, and I'm so excited to bring you a brand new video. Today we are going over my top 20 Valkyrie camera spots. Keep in mind, I did want to do ones that I have not seen in a while, and ones that were not super saturated and super obvious. If you want me to make a video on Valkyrie cameras again, or any type of other video, please let me know down in the comments below. I also stream over on Twitch pretty much every day, and we have loads of fun, so be sure to drop by and say hello. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Hopefully it turns out better than my last tips video. Without any delay, let's jump right in. Our first camera on Oregon takes us upstairs, where you will jump out the window, throw it up on the satellite dish. When you throw it high enough, it is super hard to see from either angle and gives you a pretty immaculate view of the spawns and your entire balcony. Second camera takes us over to Trophy, where you're going to break both the cabinet doors, toss the camera in the middle right behind the post. Makes the camera hard to see and gives you great information on opponents pushing from master bedroom into Trophy. Swinging back into the games room, there's a camera right outside this window that can give you some pretty good intel on people pushing master balcony and even coming from either street or junkyard spawns. To achieve this camera, you're going to aim at the wall, go up, get even with the lightning rod, and toss. It should land right on the pillar. It's kind of easy to see, but if enemies are not expecting that camera, they will not find it. And for the fourth and final camera on Oregon, takes us down into the blue bunker. This camera can be achieved by tossing it up on the ceiling right above the pipes. Stand at a diagonal angle like seen in the video, so that way it lands up on the ceiling. This will give you a perfect view of anyone pushing bunker onto your single door or pushing into elbow. And for the first cam spot on Villa, this one is a super risky camera, but when you get this camera properly, it can give you a ton of useful information on enemies attacking your study balcony and even over on master balcony. The second camera, guys, takes us into the classical hallway top of main, where you can place a sneaky cam in the floor for a ton of auditorial information as well as feet information as they pass by as they push your bar site. third camera takes us over to the bathroom, still on the second floor. This one can be thrown onto the wall right next to the pillar. As enemies push into Astro, you can see their feet and either go for a C4, floor bang, or just a good piece of informational camera for your teammates. The fourth and final camera on Villa is pretty simple, so I'm just going to let this one play out for you. These next two cameras on Kanal, both cams work in tandem together. The first one is going to go in the skybridge window. This one will give you a perfect view of the inside. Second one, you're going to run out prone, throw into the drone hole, and it's going to give you a perfect view of the roof and anyone pushing down main or anyone going towards default breach. These cameras work in tandem together and can give you of useful information when you're needed from the yellow side. The third camera on Kanal takes us down to the archives hallway, where you will throw the camera onto the vent. It's a really dark corner, however the camera is really noticeable when you're on it. Enemies push through the reception hall into CG. They'll have no idea what's coming for them when you're able to throw a quick C4 or go for a quick floor bang. And the fourth and final camera on Kanal takes us down into the scuba diving room, where you can place a cam underneath the sink. Now, it's mostly for audio calls, however, you are able to see people as they push up. And for our first camera on border, takes us up to the armory locker site. This camera is highly informational for defending your workshop and bathroom sites. Super hidden from the initial push, and it can help change the round entirely. Our second camera is taken into the office, where above this light you are able to throw it onto either of these circles. Both work for viewing office as well as fountain. This next camera uses the same concept as the office camera, except this time you're just going to throw it up on the monitors and you can have great intel on to CC. And for our fourth and final camera on board, it takes us down just outside the waiting area. This camera can be thrown up on the vent to where you are able to see inside Passport as well as the main hallway. Now, this camera is universal. It can work right across from tellers as well. And moving into the final map onto Coastline, we're going to go up into the aqua bar for the first camera. This camera is thrown on the back wall just under the aquarium. You can watch their feet as they push in, giving you an easy advantage after the default camera is shot out. Moving right into billiards, here's a really good camera that you can throw outside onto the stone pillar to give you information of the entire side of the map. So what you're going to do is wedge yourself onto the board right to the right of the window, aim right above the pillar. Where my hollow sight is, I found this is the easiest way to do it. Pull out your camera, move a hair to the right, toss it, should land right on the pillar, giving you a huge advantage on the entire hookah side of the map. Third camera takes us down into Sunrise, where you can toss a camera up on the drop down ceiling. Now this camera, as soon as it's on that little post holding up the drop down ceiling, can tell you anyone in Sunrise or pushing in or out of kitchen. Guys, and for the final cam spots for this video, we go down to the service area where you are able to toss a camera up to the left and to the right to give you very good intel on their service push. Both cameras are highly noticeable, however, when they are not shot, they can be very influential onto the round depending on the intel you're able to give. And that does it for this video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. Smash that like button and that subscribe button. Leave a comment on what video you'd like to see from me next. Criticism would be great. I'm still getting used to this style of video. I also stream, as I mentioned earlier, so make sure you guys drop by, catch all these moments live. Hope you guys have a decent Monday and a wonderful week. Until next time, later, guys. Ace some boys, let's go.